Good morning, grade 1 students. We are talking about weighing things. We have a couple of key words. We have this word light, and if we add an ER, it makes the word lighter. In English, IGHT has a long I sound, light. The GH is silent. Lighter. And we have down here the word heavy, and this is the word heavier. To make heavier, I took heavy, H-E-A-V-Y. I changed the Y to an I and added ER. Heavier. Lighter, heavier. Light, heavy. I'm going to tell you a story to start. One day, Mr. Lee and Mrs. Lee were out doing some yard work. We filled a wheelbarrow full of leaves. Mrs. Lee tried to move that wheelbarrow, and she said, "Oh, it is heavy." Mr. Lee is so strong, you can see his muscles there. Mr. Lee is very strong, and he tried to move the wheelbarrow, and he said, "Oh, Mrs. Lee, I can move it. It is light." Well, who is right? Is Mrs. Lee right, and that's heavy? Or is Mr. Lee right, and this wheelbarrow of leaves is light? The answer to that is that it kind of does depend on who you ask. For some people, that wheelbarrow will be very heavy. For other people, it will be light. And the word light and heavy kind of depends on who you're asking. Let's think about something very interesting. Imagine I had a heavy car. Cars are different weights. Some are lighter and some are heavier. This is a heavy car. Imagine I had a light planet. Earth is a planet, and I drew Saturn or something here, but imagine I had a light planet. Which would be heavier? Would the car be lighter than the planet, or would the car be heavier than the planet? And the answer is that, wow, a heavy car is lighter, L-I-G-H-T-E-R. A heavy car is lighter than a light planet. What about another example? What if I had a light car this time and a light chair? Which one is heavier? A light car and a light chair. A light car, would you say a light car is heavier than a light chair? I think so. Let's do one more example. What if I had a heavy table and a heavy chair? Now this is one where maybe I'm not sure the answer to. Maybe you're going to have a different idea. But I think a heavy table, I think it might be heavier. Than a heavy chair. And you may have to ask your mom or dad if I am correct. I might be wrong. Are you ready to do some work? We'll move this out of the way. And your work today is to answer questions. Heavy or light? So here I have a lady teacher, I think, and she says the apple is light. She can pick it up very easily. Here I have a hummingbird. That's a very small bird. The apple's as big as it is. And the hummingbird says the apple is heavy. It's hard for the hummingbird to pick up. Your job is to answer in all the blanks either heavy or light. So imagine you had an ant carrying the apple. What would the ant say? The apple is heavy? Light? What would the ant say? An elephant. What would the elephant say? The apple is what? You fill that in. Oh, this looks like Mr. Lee. What would I say? The apple is, heavy or light? A baby. What would the baby say? The apple is heavy or light. You fill in those answers and take a picture of it and show me what you think.